How may we be of service?
I don't hear anything.
I don't either. Wave a learner's permit. Asking if we have permission to have a conference with the wizard. Whoa! And we're in his office.
That's true.
We thought we were supposed to work with the takedown team, and maybe we still are, but it doesn't seem like they're receptive, like they're just the same as people on Earth. They aren't any different. They think they are, but they aren't. They aren't putting their channels up. They just want to manipulate energy. They just want to do what they want to do. They're looking for Source to solve their problems. It's just at a different level. It doesn't look any different to me. Please, I'm sure that I'm wrong about this. If I'm wrong, please help me see what's true. Like it's essay week or essay period or something.
Yes.
And many students wait until the last moment and then scrabble around.
He's still standing by the window. I don't hear anything.
Same, I see him looking out the window and it's like leaded glass.
Yeah.
An old Northeastern college look, or university.
Yes.
One that I don't recognize really.
No. So he's talking about different kinds of students.
Yes.
There are students who really want to learn for the sake of learning. There are students who want to learn so they can take a test and be done. And there are students who just want to get through.
Right.
And he says he doesn't know which ones are
Which?
and sometimes it changes. And dealing with the different kinds of students requires different kinds of teaching.
Yes.
And he's talking about that second kind, the kind that wants to learn so they can take the test.
Yes.
And he's saying these kind of students, they seem, lots of professors like these students because lots of professors are only thinking in the short term. They're doing what it takes to pass my class and then they're gone. And he says he would almost prefer the kinds of students that openly don't care than the ones who just study for the test. He says that at least it's honest. And he knows that when the students who just study for the test leave his class, they haven't actually learned anything. And they're going out into the world unchanged. They're not letting themselves be changed by the process. He says he sees this all the time. And they come in determined to not change. And they leave determined to not change.
Yes.
And he's talking about to actually learn. There has to be a willingness to change.
To rip your heart out and turn it inside out.
To take out all the ideas and dump them out.
Yes. And crush them up and burn them and begin again.
Exactly.
Is he accepting new students?
He looks really sad, and I'm starting to see there are boxes around the room. I could be wrong.
Where is he going?
Sir, where are you going? Sounds like he's taking a sabbatical.
Yeah.
He's going... I could be wrong. It sounds like he's saying, I'm going to an island.
Yeah, he is
And
saying.
I'm going to spend some time on an island. And it's like I'm being shown the house.
Yeah, I see
It's got a thatched roof.
It looks really nice.
Very nice. He says, I haven't been there in a long time.
You like that?
Yeah, he says, I haven't been there in a long time. I've been teaching so long that I was starting to think the second kind of student was the only kind there was. And so now I have to... So, what he said was, I haven't been there in a long time. I've been teaching here, and he's gesturing to the university. I've been teaching here for so long, I had forgotten that there was any other kind of student. And there's like a group photo on his desk of like his star pupils. And he's handing it over the desk and he says, find one that wanted to change.
I want to change. I want to change.
I want to change.
There aren't any in that picture.
There
I
aren't any
can't
in
find
that
any
picture.
on Earth. I couldn't find any in the angelic community, and I can't find any in the Christ presence community, and it makes me want to vomit. I don't need to study in a university. I don't need a diploma. I don't need credentials. I just want to know what I need to know. I want a teacher who will really teach me. I've been looking for so long, for my lifetime, for a teacher. A real teacher. How about, can we come with you? I know that's a huge and probably quite inappropriate.
I don't think that's
Possible.
possible.
Here are my records.
Here are my records.
Any recommendations for a teacher, for someone like me?
He's putting the books and the pictures in boxes.
Yeah, I see that too. Thank you, sir, for your time.
Thank you, sir.
Would it be okay if I give you a hug?
Sir, would it be okay if I give you a hug?
And thank you for all you've done, for all this long time, for the entire multiverses. You've done so much.
That's true.
And it's an honor and a privilege to have had a chance to see you, hear you,
Learn from you.
learn from you.
Thank you, sir. Have a good trip. There's one more thing. I can't leave yet. He looks so sad.
Why are you so sad?
Why are you so sad?
Can we help you? Can we be
we
of
help?
service?
Can we be of service?
Would you like assistance?
It's like he's looking around at this office. He's had this office for a very long time. And he says, I don't know what to do with all this.
I understand. I have the same situation.
I understand, sir.
It's the same thing. I don't know what to do with
I don't know
it.
what to do.
Look where we're sitting in front of is the stuff. I haven't been able to let go
I don't know what to do with all
the stuff
this.
I used to teach that I loved to students that had so much potential. None of them wanted to change. They just wanted to do what they wanted to do and expect source to solve their problems. They didn't want to do anything that was actually required to be a vessel for higher dimension beings. They just wanted to manipulate energy. All of them. And now I see it's no different with Charlie and Luce and Azara. They just want to manipulate energy and do what they want to do and keep their channels down and consult among themselves and ignore the higher dimension.
And play God.
And play God. They want to play God. It's like, it's so sick. On Earth they want to play spiritual house. And in the higher dimensions they want to play God. It's gross. It's disgusting. I don't want any part of it.
It feels like he just wants to burn it and leave.
Sir, why don't you just leave and leave it here? Don't burn it. It might be of value to someone.
That's true. And I heard you say earlier that there's no one moving into this office.
Why don't you just leave it?
Just lock the door.
Or leave
Or
the door unlocked.
open.
Leave the door open. Someone will come. The right person will come. And maybe, just maybe, this office will transform their lives.
It's true, sir.
You never know. It might happen.
My perception is he's not going to do that.
I think he's going to burn it. Burn me too. Before you just burn me too.
Me
Let
too,
me just
sir.
sit in the room. I lie down, make a big pile of stuff. And you can burn us, all of us. That's a good way to be transformed in the process.
It's true. I don't see him anymore.
No, I don't either.
I think he's on his way to Barbados. Wherever that island was.
I feel like an ash, a slip of ash, like floating